There's this guy named Greg Glassman. And Greg is a fitness guy. And he started a company called CrossFit. And CrossFit, he wanted to create a social network to bring crazy fitness people together. And every day in his social network, he posts a challenge. And has anybody read this book? It's called Tribes by Seth Godin. If you haven't, go out and buy this today. It'll change the way you think about social media. So this is an example of one of Greg's posts. On any given day, the people will do a routine that sounds like this. 15 handstand push-ups, followed by 1 pull-up, followed by 13 handstand push-ups, followed by 3 pull-ups, followed by 11 handstand push-ups, followed by 5 pull-ups, followed by 9 handstand push-ups, followed by 7 pull-ups, followed by 7 handstand push-ups, followed by 9 pull-ups, followed by 5 handstand push-ups, followed by 11 pull-ups, followed by 3 handstand push-ups, followed by 13 pull-ups, followed by 1 handstand push-up, followed by 15 pull-ups. Okay, so not only do people do this, they do it in a timed competition against each other every day, like thousands of people around the world. Do they love Greg? Yeah. Do they love each other? Yeah. Are they so happy that this social network exists? Yeah. So the question you want to ask yourself is, are you going to be a marketer or are you going to be a leader like Greg? And next thing you probably are asking is, why bother? Which, by the way, is the name of the speech. Why bother? Because, I mean, I may be the only person in the room that feels this way, but I get stressed out sometimes about social media. I think it can be overwhelming at times to learn new things, to learn new platforms, to make sure I'm doing the right thing on the right platform. I think it's a distraction sometimes. And why bother? Why bother being someone who creates a following on Twitter? Why bother starting a group on LinkedIn? Why bother having a Facebook fan page? And for that matter, why bother with email? Or why bother with texting? Why bother with having a website? So I want you to turn back to your partner and come up with one good reason why bother with social media. I'm going to give you guys a minute total. Go. So, hate to be anticlimactic here, but why bother with social media? Because everybody is out there on social media platforms. And to a certain degree, you guys know that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in this room today trying to figure that out. You have something, I would assert. You have something that is unique, that is special, that is valuable, that you're not sharing. Now, this is the pot calling the kettle black here, so don't worry about it. But you have something unique or special or valuable that you're not sharing. And people want to hear from you. They're waiting for you. And the question, there's 2 questions that you want to be asking yourself today, and I would invite you to actually write these 2 questions down so that you can answer them before you leave here at 11 a.m. And that is, who are those people? Who are the people that want you to speak up? Who are the people that want to hear from you? And number 2, what do they want? Now I'm clear, when it comes to Bamboo, my puppy, Bamboo wants bologna. Now there is no question, Bamboo will do anything for bologna. In fact, I open the refrigerator door and she hears the bologna coming out, and she'll run into the kitchen and she'll do all her tricks one after the other without me asking her to do anything, because she speaks the language of bologna. And I doubt that your people on your social networks are going to speak the language of baloney. But you need to figure out what is it that they want. What will have them do all their tricks all in a row without you asking them to do anything? What do you people want? I mean, do they want a challenge like the CrossFit people? Do they want insider information? Do they want philosophical thoughts? Do they want great deals or prizes? Do they want you to educate them? Do they want you to inspire them? And why bother? You know, once upon a time, social interaction was bounded by space. So human beings interacted with each other in the same location. And then technology started to mediate our relationships and our interactions. So you had the telegraph, you have texting, you have Twitter, and everything that came in between. You know, scientists say that our brain can only handle a certain, it has a certain capacity for handling human relationships. Like, on average, human beings have between 4 and 7 bosom buddies. The average Facebook user right now has 110 friends. Social networks are changing the way that human beings relate to each other. Part of my sales funnel, or one of the things that I do to identify potentials, is every once in a while I'll send an email out to people and I'll say, hey, how's it going? What's new? You know, just remind them that I exist. And last month, I got a response back from a woman named Sandra Grace Cicino. And Sandra said, if you want to know what's going on in my life, go to my Facebook page. I was like, well, that's sort of sassy. I'll go to my Facebook page, whatever. And then I went to her Facebook page. And something clicked for me in that moment, because on her Facebook page were pictures of her birthday party the night before, news about her job search. There were weeks worth of posts explaining what she was up to, where she was going, what kind of job she was. If I had gone to her Facebook page, I would have been really clear in 2 seconds that she wasn't even a prospect for me, given where she was at. I couldn't even sell her video services. She wasn't in the market to buy them. And I got, like, what an untapped mind that is for me, to actually be listening to the people that I'm pitching to and understanding where they're coming from. Why would they want my services? And you know what's cool about social networks is that it used to be that stalking was actually, you know, like a bad thing, but now stalking is encouraged. Go to people, I mean, you can actually get their updates. When they update their Facebook profile, you can have that sent to your cell phone. That is wild. I think all of us agree we wouldn't be sitting in this room today if we didn't think that social media is a game changer. Can we all agree on that? Facebook just launched a new application. It's called Viral Loop. Now, what Viral Loop does is it uses an algorithm. And it's based on how much you comment, how people interact with you. When you send links out on Facebook, do people actually click through your links? It now calculates what they call the viral quotient of users on Facebook. And it gives you a number. And what that number says is how valuable are you to that social network in dollars. We're really starting to harness the power of word-of-mouth marketing through social media. And as you go into your breakout sessions, I have 2 pieces of advice for you. Go out and find the people who care. And number 2, give them what they want. Why bother? Because your people are waiting for you. Thank you.